In this problem, we're going to find the perimeter and the area of this shape. Okay, perimeter means that we are going to add all possible sides. So as you can see here, it's given us several of the lengths except for this missing one here. And so we can use our knowledge about rectangles and squares to help us figure out the other side. For instance, if this side here, and this side is also missing, if this side here is 7, which is the complete top to bottom of the shape, and this portion here is only 2, I can assume that the portion that's left is going to equal 5, which will be this variable right here. The same thing goes for this one. If this complete length is 8, and I know that this short length is only 3, I can assume that the rest of this length is also 5, which would be this one here. So both of these missing pieces happen to be 5. So now what I can do is I can add all these together to get the final perimeter, which will be 3 plus my 7 plus my 8 plus this 2 and the 2 5s that I found on my own. And you can combine those however, whatever makes it easier for you. Everything is addition, so you can do it in any order. But I can see by grouping the numbers like this, I get 10 plus 10 plus 10, which is just 30. I'm going to assume that this was inches, so I would say that the perimeter is 30 inches. You always want to make sure you have the units as part of your answer. For the area, a little bit different, but not too much. You want to use what you know about area. For instance, we know that the area of a rectangle is the length times its width. And what I can see here is I can see 2 different rectangles. Now you can see those rectangles by drawing a line either here or here. You would be able to find the same exact answer no matter what you did. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go right here. And again, you could have done it anyway. So I can see that the area of this triangle, or this rectangle, excuse me, is right here. Has the height of 7 and the width of 3, which is the same thing as length times width, which is 21. So this piece right here, that first part, is just 21. But I know I need to add this portion here. So now we have to go through and figure out what this is. Well, I know that this short piece is 5 and this piece is 2, and 5 times 2 is 10. So when I add those 2 separate areas together, I will get the total area, which will give me 31. Now what you don't want to forget here is, just like in perimeter, you have to have the units. Area is always square unit, so I would say the area is 31 inches squared, or I could say 31 squared inches.